Why am I wearing a hood? A, because I can do whatever I want. And B, because I am having a somewhat bad hair day. Hello, I'm Bethany, and I hate painting my nails. First of all, it takes forever to wait for the coats to dry. Second, I'm just bad at painting them, so once they finally dry, I have to spend all this time cleaning up the mess on my fingers. And then after all that, it starts chipping after a day or two anyway. It's just not worth it. But sometimes I do really like the idea of having painted fingernails. It's just the process that turns me off. Now I'm sure at least one of you can relate to this, and if so, boy do I have some good news for you! May I introduce to you a nail polish that is easy to apply, one that shines boldly and stays strong for days at a time. The one and only Sally Hansen Miracle Gel! Gel manicures have been around for quite a while, but this do-it-yourself, no UV lamp required product is fairly new. As soon as I heard about this polish that supposedly lasts for up to 14 days, I had to try it. But it is just so stinking expensive! You have to buy the special gel color, which cost about $15 when it first came out, and on top of that, you also have to buy the fancy top coat for the same price. That settled that. I would not be trying gel nail polish anytime soon. But as time went on, the price went down to about $10, and I was very pleased to find that my sister got me this for Christmas. She knows me so well. This color is called Beatnik, and I love it because, well, it's blue. But it's a very unique shade of blue. It's very bold and works for any season, really. And then the other day, I went out and bought this top coat because it says you need both of them because they work together, and I just wanted to make sure I got the longest lasting effect possible. Now before I get into the actual review of the product, let me just say that I am not comparing this product to a salon gel manicure at all. I don't even know what that is or what it looks like. I'm comparing this to the normal nail polish that I have that is not supposed to be particularly long lasting. Applying the nail polish was surprisingly easy. The brush is kind of short and fat, which gives you a lot more control over it, and it makes it easier to paint most of the nail with just a couple of strokes. They say you should use 2 coats of the color, and I found that to be true. And once that dries completely, put on 1 coat of the 2X volume top coat, and you're good to go. Just make sure that the color is completely dry before applying the top coat, because otherwise it'll feel like you're brushing it on rather than letting it glide. The end result was very shiny and looked and felt pretty strong. This is day 3 of wearing the polish, and it is still bright and glossy. It began chipping a tiny bit on the free edge yesterday, but that's probably because I was playing the guitar and it really is barely noticeable. Still, it held up a lot better than any of my other nail polishes do when I'm strumming and plucking the strings. The only odd thing about this polish is that when I was painting this nail, I messed it up, so I put another top coat on it, and now for some reason it has little tiny bubbles in it. It's actually kind of cool. But all the other nails are fine, and so far I'm pretty happy with this. I've heard that it doesn't really last for 14 days, but even if it lasts for 5, that's much longer than my regular nail polish lasts. I'm going to continue playing around with it. Some people say that the top coat can be used with any nail polish, so I may try that. Also, I discovered recently that Revlon makes a gel nail polish for about $7 or $8, which I have not tried. But so far, I am pleased with my blue shiny nails, and if you want a nail polish that will stay glossy and strong for a bit longer than usual, then I would recommend this product by Sally Hansen. So it's been exactly a week since I painted my nails, and the damage isn't too terrible. Obviously there are some chips and nail growth, but I noticed that the nails that I painted correctly in the first place actually held up pretty well. See, there aren't really any chips at all. I played a lot of guitar this week, and I tried to play gently, but the polish held up a lot better than I expected it to against the strings. The polish tended to chip the most when I was braiding my wet hair after I got out of the shower. Basically, depending on what you're going to be putting your nails through, if you paint them correctly, they should all look really good for about 4 or 5 days. I probably won't be buying any other colors of this polish anytime soon just because of the price, but I'm glad I have it. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this review helpful. If you've tried Sally Hansen Miracle Gel, then be sure to let me know what you think of it. Also, if you'd like to check out some of my other product reviews, then be sure to click that information button in the corner. I'm not sure which corner, or find the links in the description. And I know it's a little late, but Happy New Year! 2015 was quite possibly the best year of my life, and I was a little sad had to end. But my dad said that if the previous year hadn't ended, 2015 would have never happened. And so it's okay that that amazing year is in the past now. I'm excited to see what God has for all of us in 2016. Why don't you leave a comment and tell me what you're looking forward to this year? This has been another glass of blue lemonade. And until next time, don't forget to be refreshingly different! And can we just take a moment to appreciate my amazing slippers? Because they are amazing.